you don't mind, I'd like to go ahead and start. Oh, go ahead and start now. I'm Darian.
I'm Jaden.
Hello.
God damn it, bro. I was muted. I want to fucking kill
Oh my god,
myself.
that's
I want to
so
kill myself.
embarrassing.
And I'm Eli. Just chop that shit up. God damn.
Okay,
Chop
well,
that
this
shit
is
right
the
up.
world's first and only podcast to ever surf it like a wave, man. Recorded live from Hollywood, California, Charlotte, North Carolina, and the furthest you could geographically be from the ocean, Valley City, North Dakota. Yeah, that's this place
North
is neither
Dakota?
a valley or a city. It's not a valley. It's not a city. It's a gas station in the middle of the prairie. And this is our free episode. If you like it, we got Patreon. Subscribe if you want to. Subscribe to the Patreon if you want to more. Sup, y'all?
Hi.
Yo.
How's your Odyssey
What
summer
the-
going? Is everyone having an Odysseus-like summer? Are you going on many adventures and having a hard time getting home? I feel like
Having a
my whole
hard time
life
getting
is.
home.
My whole life, I'm living in an Odysseus lifestyle, going out to the
Getting
world
home's
and
hard, you know?
I'm just going out into the world and fucking shit up all the time, messing up, getting everyone killed, and then nobody remembers who I am when I get home.
Rough life.
Yeah.
It's rough.
Except
it's
I
tough.
don't successfully string my bow when I get home. I just get
No.
stabbed. I just get stabbed a few times and shot with some arrows, and my dog is dead.
This episode's
Oh.
going to severely ruin the movie, but I'm sure most people have read the books or seen the other
This
version.
movie is this story is 3,000 years old.
Yeah, I don't think you can. Anybody can get mad about the Odyssey being spoiled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they
Like, read a fucking book, you know?
and if they don't know the story of the Odyssey, they don't know who we're talking about. So they'll still be surprised at the end. We didn't say who did any of those things.
Yeah. We didn't say whose dog died.
Yeah. We didn't say
Right.
whose bow needed to be strung. We didn't say who was going on an Odyssey.
So, no spoilies here.
This is one of the
It
rare.
pissed me off the way that the dog and the puppy were nowhere near the same breed.
That's because the gods changed it.
Okay.
It's a myth.
Okay, pal.
I think everyone was complaining about that. But then, but nobody said anything about cyclopses aren't real and sirens aren't real.
Yeah, but dogs
Sirens
are real.
are real.
Are they, Eli?
I get your point. Dogs are real.
Right, but anything could happen in this world. It's a magical world of gods and shape-shifting and
So
people being born out of
beagles
eggs.
can turn into little. I don't even know what the dogs were. I just knew that they weren't the same, and it wasn't right.
But it doesn't matter. It's emotionally correct.
You know, this is the first time Robert Pattinson pisses me off in a movie.
Because you just don't like his character, or
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it's 'cause
Yeah, I
he's
like his
playing a little
character.
stinker. He
Yeah, he's a
normally
real
doesn't play.
bitch.
He doesn't usually play a little stinker.
A little stinker.
He's playing a little stinker. He's a little bitch. He's a little bitch bastard. Normally, he's kind of a good guy to some degree or less. He's sympathetic in most everything
I
else.
can't believe that lady gave you shit about taking Adeline.
I know.
Seriously.
She's like, she just looks at me. She's like, this is rated R, right? I'm like, yeah. Well, okay.
Anyway.
So anyway, surf's up, y'all. Jaden picked a movie. She picked a movie about skateboarding, and she's going to explain. She's going to explain to everyone why she did.
Longboarding.
I don't think I will.
I think you should, though. I think you should explain why you picked this movie. Please
Why
give
do
us
I
a
get to
little background. Well, why you were 4 years old when it came out, so how did you get into it? Why do you like it? How did you even see it? Explain yourself. It's an interesting pick for a person of your age.
I don't remember the first time I saw it. I just have always seen it. I've always seen it. I don't know.
You were born into the Lords of Dogtown.
Because I don't remember the first.
I don't remember the first time you saw it. I didn't even know you liked it until recently. I don't know how you were
Okay, it
exposed
must have
to
been
it.
Mom. It definitely was Mom that had us watch it.
Yeah.
Do you
It's
remember,
a nostalgic
Darian?
movie to me. It's not even my favorite movie, but it's very nostalgic to me.
I don't remember the first time I ever watched it, but I know I've been watching it for a long time. I think I saw it for the first time in 7th grade.
I guess, is it because, it just has to be because your mother had you watch it and then you liked it because it has Heath Ledger and
Yeah.
Emil Hirsch in it.
I was watching it, for this, and I was thinking, I'm why did I like this movie so much? Don't get me wrong, it's a good movie, it's a fine movie, but I'm why was I so obsessed with this movie? And then I realized I was just obsessed with boys.
Boys popping their shirts off at every opportunity.
Yeah, just Emil Hirsch, basically.
You were the girls on the side of the pipes.
Yes.
You really were.
Yes, I was.
You're just a little groupie.
It's me. Yeah.
Okay.
Just at home. Just groupie at home. Gotta have home groupies.
Yeah, I just really liked the vibes of this movie. And I wanted to be like them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I even named my cat. I don't even remember if this is why I named my cat Zephyr. I have no idea if this is why, but my cat's name is Zephyr.
I never put that together.
Wasn't one of the rides, isn't that what the roller coaster was called at Disneyland at California Adventure? Or am I wrong
Zephyr?
about that? I feel like there was something
it
California
might
Adventure
be.
called
I
the
think so.
Zephyr. I think it might have been
It might have been those, you know, like the rocket ship type thing that's right in front of the corn dog castle.
Yeah.
By
Is that still called
Goofy
that?
Sky School, the like metal. I think that used to be, or if it's not still, it used to be called Zephyr or something.
Right. Maybe it's a combination of those two things. Nostalgically implanted Zephyr into your mind. Is that a real
But also
word?
like the name for the train.
Yes,
There's a
it's
train
about
called-
Zephyr's like wind or something like that. There's also a train called the Zephyr, famous train.
The one that goes up the coast of California.
It's not still running.
It's in Chicago.
Chicago.
Well, shit. Those are all some really good reasons to pick this movie.
A zephyr is a gentle, mild breeze, usually coming from the west.
So fart.
Zephyrus, the
Stupid.
ancient Greek god of the west wind.
Well, we'll bring it all back to
You really do
the
love
Odyssey.
Greek mythology.
You love Greek mythology.
You see? You just do.
I saw this in the theater when it came out. I thought it was
Really?
it was fine. I remember thinking, it's fine. And then I didn't ever watch it again. I mean, what am I gonna do? I'm a 30-year-old
Until
man
now?
from Idaho. What do I give a shit about these guys riding skateboards around? Am I gonna go out of my way to watch a bunch of boys
Why
pop their
not?
shirts off and ride skateboards around? No. I'm not.
I mean,
I'm not gonna go out of my way. I'm not gonna avoid it, of course, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to watch it. If they're there, of course I'll
sounds
watch
like you
it.
avoided it.
I'll watch a bunch of teenage boys with their shirts off riding skateboards in a swimming pool. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not against it. I'm just not going out of my way
This
to
all
watch
needs
it.
to get cut out.
Sure.
Why are you trying to cut out
I
everything
also
interesting?
watched mid-90s.
Because that is so suspicious,
What?
and I care about you.
What is suspicious?
People can
What'd he
come for
say?
me
He's
for my
just talking
sarcasm.
about teenage boys, dude.
In
That makes it even worse. What do you
skateboarding.
mean they can come for you? That's so weird.
That part you can cut out.
This is just getting worse and worse.
I think we should
I
just not
watched
record.
mid-90s when I was trying to decide what movie to pick. I watched mid-90s to see if I'd like that more.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't like it. I thought it made me uncomfortable and it was boring.
Okay, good to know because I was gonna watch that movie for the same
I've never
reason,
seen it.
but I just
The
didn't.
Maddie from Euphoria is in it.
Oh
The
yeah.
what from
Mind you, she's
Euphoria?
like Maddie.
Oh,
She's
really?
like 28,
Oh.
27 when she filmed this movie.
Mhm.
And the main kid is like 11. And they full on like make out in the movie.
Ooh
Yeah.
la la.
It's
It's fine
really
if it's a young
uncomfortable.
boy and an old woman. Everyone knows that. We've all seen that South Park.
She's gotten a lot of shit about
Nice.
that.
Didn't
Huh.
Yeah.
who made that movie? Jonah Hill? Isn't that didn't Jonah Hill write it or make it or direct it?
Yes, that makes sense. 'Cause I
Really?
hate Jonah Hill.
You hate Jonah Hill.
Yeah, he's a
Oh.
piece of shit.
Yeah, he
What
got
is that noise?
canceled for being
Don't know.
What'd he do? I can't keep up.
Yeah.
When did he get canceled?
Oh, like 3 years ago. Not completely canceled, but semi-canceled. Less canceled than James Franco, but
Okay.
it was verbally abusive
Why?
to his wife or girlfriend or something, if I recall correctly.
Oh.
Not even that bad.
I mean, in the whole scheme of
Stupid.
things, yes, it's not as bad as it could be. It's not cool.
In the whole
But
scheme of
He's just
things.
a huge douchebag. And he also looks weird now.
he really does
And
look weird
creepy.
now.
He's always looked weird. It's a little Jewish
No,
meatball.
he looked
Don't fat shame him.
that was what was nice about him, but now he doesn't look like that anymore.
Is that a cancelable offense, calling someone a Jewish meatball?
Yes.
I'll always remember him as the chubby guy sucking on Darian's former employer's titties in a movie
Yeah, me too.
I'm so scared to ask why.
You haven't heard that story?
because
Really? Huh.
You've seen Grandma's Boy, yes or no?
Yeah.
Eli?
Yeah.
You
No,
have?
I've seen things of it. Let me
I've
see.
seen things of it.
Well, there's a scene
He's
where
heard of people who have heard of
he's
it.
sucking on the milkmaid's titties, and that person who plays the milkmaid is my friend Heidi Hawking, and Darian cat sit for her, dying cat for a couple weeks once.
And the cat died on me.
The cat died.
You're joking.
And you
Yeah.
know what she made me do? She made me put it in the freezer so she could taxidermy it.
That's
And I had to
not
wrap
true.
him up. It is true.
So real.
It's very true.
I would do that
She
too.
made me like
She was
first
also
of
a
all,
stripper, which is why she had to
Oh,
have you
yes.
cat sit, is because she
yes.
was.
So basically, like I would go over there overnight because she would have to go stripping in the night, and she didn't want her cat to be left alone. And so I'd go there for like 4 or 5 hours and just hang out on her couch and give her cat medicine. And it was cool. Like she was super chill, and I'd get some cash at the end of the night. And it was the summer before I went to college, so I was just trying to make some money. And one day she was gonna go on a vacation with her boyfriend and his kids. And the vet was like right up the street, and she took me to this vet to show me where it is. And she's like, if anything happens, take him here. Because she was taking him there every single week to have the fluid drained out of his body. Like he was really sick. Like she probably should have put him down, to be honest, but she didn't.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, I'm so nervous about leaving him." And I'm like, "Oh, he's gonna be fine," because he was actually doing really well. Like he was jumping up on the counter and stuff, which like normally he
Oh.
could not do that. But I think it was his last hurrah, like his little last bit of life coming out. Because the next day I woke up and he would like sleep in the bed next to me, and he started having a seizure, and I like didn't know what to do. And so I picked him up and I threw him in the car, and like on the way there, he was dead. I knew it. Put him in there, and they were like, "Yeah, he's dead." So I had to call Heidi. She was super upset. And then she was just like, "Okay, I need you to get his body. I need you to go to the store, buy a cookie sheet, wrap him up in parchment paper, put him on the cookie sheet so he doesn't get lines from the freezer, and put him in the freezer for me." And mind you, I've bonded with this cat now all summer. So like I don't know if this matters to the story, but it was a naked cat, a hairless cat. So I was like picking up his dead body and trying to wrap it. It felt like I was dealing with raw chicken. And so I called mom because I couldn't do it. And I had her come over to Heidi's, and mom did it. And then we went to breakfast and just stared at each other and like didn't eat anything. And then I never got
Fuck.
paid the rest of the money that she owed
Oh
me.
yeah,
She never paid me.
You never did get paid. Forgot about that part.
As
Which,
Darian's
at the time I
acting
was so
lawyer,
pissed, but like that's fair.
dude, you need to
No,
ask
it's
for your
not.
pay and interest.
It's absolutely not fair.
You've been charging interest for the last how many years? 10 years?
I just want to see it.
That's
And
like
I'll be
12
happy.
years now.
Like, don't worry about the money. I just want to see him taxidermied.
Yeah, you should
I feel like
you should
that's so
repossess
fucking
the
weird.
cat. How did I forget that it was a hairless cat? It was full on Mr.
Yeah, he was
Bigglesworth.
hairless. His name was Yoda. Yeah. His name was Yoda. At first, he really freaked me out, but then we bonded.
I remember I went with you one time.
You
It was
did?
an interesting experience.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I did.
I went with you a couple times too, because you had to inject the food into its mouth with a syringe.
Yeah. And you'd be like,
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Fucking
May he
crazy.
rest in peace. Yeah. I love to tell that story. It was a good story.
But you
Good
always
story
have
is
to go,
priceless.
have you seen
okay?
Grandpa's Boy? Well, let me tell you
I
something.
know. Well, and then when people say no, I'm like, oh, never mind.
Yeah. No one has seen
It's
that
not
movie.
interesting anymore.
I can't stop
I feel like it's a very
coming.
popular movie, but yeah, not a lot of people haven't seen it.
Don't think it's a
I've
very
not seen
popular
it.
movie. It's a cult underground popular movie with
Mhm.
people who've seen it, but not that many people have seen it. So let's get into this movie. What was it 2005? Lords of Dogtown, written by Stacy Peralta. And you can tell. You can tell that it
Yeah.
was written by the blonde guy in the movie.
The blonde guy. There are multiple blonde guys, mind you.
Well, the main one, because I'm
There's
just
multiple
gonna
main
get it out of the way
ones.
right now. This movie looks really good, and I love the vibe, and it's well made and well shot and well acted. But it is one of the cringiest fucking movies I've ever seen in my life. The dialogue.
It's directed by, and I'm just now realizing this, it's the same director as Twilight.
Yeah.
Shut up, really?
The first Twilight,
Yes.
yes.
Wow, some lore.
Which also looks really good, way
Wow.
better than you would think it would look, but is also extremely cringy as far as the acting goes.
That is interesting. I would say watching this movie, I was actually thinking it doesn't look good. It looks really bad, actually.
Really? I thought
It looks like it
looked
was shot with a potato.
I thought it looked good. It was like on film and it had
I think that her movies look good and they have a good vibe. Have you seen 13?
Mm-mm.
no.
It has Evan Rachel Wood and Nikki Reed in it, and they're doing like I think they do like drugs and shit. But it also
Whoa.
looks good. And she also made that, I think. Yeah, she did.
What did you watch
She
this on,
really likes
Darian?
Nikki Reed, and
I was gonna
that makes
say.
sense to me
I
now.
was gonna
Because
say.
that's 3 movies with her. Interesting.
That's the sister.
I also,
Yes.
yeah.
Darian,
she
did you
plays
watch this on
Rosalie.
Apple or did you watch it on your little streaming service?
I watched that on Apple.
Okay. That's weird. I was wondering
And
if
it
you
was,
you had a bad
I just
copy
thought
of it.
I mean, it was like, it was 2005, whatever, but I thought it was very grainy,
I
the
think that
whole
was on
thing.
purpose. I think they're trying to make it look like the 70s.
Yeah, it's totally fine. It's just something I noticed. I think we're so spoiled now.
I'm very spoiled. I'm a spoiled little brat.
Spoiled rotten makes me sick.
But did you so I'm not to jump ahead to my final thoughts on this whole thing, but as I was watching it, I was like, holy shit. The dialogue is so bad. The way that everyone's behaving is so freaking annoying. Like it's driving me crazy.
Yeah,
Like every scene is just
This is
like
why I didn't want to pick
examples.
this movie.
well, let me finish. I want
What?
to get it out of the way. So I go through the whole thing and I watch it all, and I'm just like, I hate that movie. And then I put on the documentary Dogtown and Z-boys, and now I
Mhm.
think this movie is a masterpiece because they they did such a good job of making a movie about a bunch of douchebags. Like all these guys, this is how they really act. 30 years later, perfectly, they suck. The real guys are terrible and so annoying and so cringe and so bad that I'm like, wow, they did a really good job of capturing how much these guys suck shit. They're so bad. They're so annoying.
Who do you think is like super annoying? Like who's super
I think
annoying?
Jay is so annoying.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Throughout, especially at the end. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And wait, Seema, did you
Insufferable.
watch the documentary of him in real
Insufferable.
life?
No, I don't think I ever
Alva,
did.
they're all so conceited and annoying
Yeah.
and just talking about how awesome they were and how everyone was, and they were giving it to the man and they were fighting against the authority
Right.
and the I'm like they did an amazing job of capturing what these guys are really like. So I no longer think that the movie
hated
is
Tony.
cringe.
Hated Tony.
Didn't like Jay. I liked Stacy. I like Stacy. He seemed chill in the movie.
Yeah.
And
Kind of a
He's
I
the-
love
bit,
Sid.
Yeah, Peralta in the movie and in real life come off as the least annoying out of everyone, but also he wrote the movie and he made the documentary. So
Yeah.
I wonder if he was throwing everyone else under the bus subtly by just showing who they really were, and then he hid how he really was back then.
Probably. I was thinking
And-
that actually because of like, the whole thing that happened with Jay and Nikki Reed. I don't remember her name in the movie.
And
Do you know what I'm
Heath
talking
Ledger
about?
does a perfect impersonation of the real guy.
Heath Ledger is
The goat.
just a legend.
Yeah.
And we lost him too soon. And we would have had some really amazing movies if he was still here. More amazing. We already have
Truly.
some, but
Because through the whole movie, I'm like, wow, he is doing something that I find very annoying. Like, I do not like this character and what
Yeah.
he's chosen to do. And then when I
Yeah,
saw the
man.
documentary, I'm like, oh man, he is perfect. He's doing it perfectly, exactly. He sounds exactly like him.
Mhm.
I liked
So-
his character.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, but
No, he does well.
it was,
Like he's a dick, but like
yeah,
he's cool.
they cut out a whole main guy from what really happened.
I hated that one guy that like pushed. Who did he push? Jay, or was it Stacy? The guy that was dating what's her name from Modern Family?
Sophia
Yes.
Nana.
You know that I hated that guy. He was really
yeah.
pissing me off.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I saw her and I was like, oh, like I never I never knew who she was when I was a kid, but now, like, I love Modern Family.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Why are you laughing?
What do you mean you don't know what we're talking about?
You watch
Who?
Modern Family, yeah? That's the
Yeah,
name of
which
our group
ones?
chat.
No, I know. I've seen
Sophia
Modern Family. I'm
what's
not
her
putting.
last name?
Sofia Vergara?
Oh,
Is
Sophia
that her name?
Thank you, yes.
Vergara. Yes, that guy. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
What?
Gara.
Vergara. Sophia Vergara.
Vagina. Yeah.
Okay, that guy.
Her.
The guy with the looks. He looked like the guy from Office Space. The neighbor with the Fu Manchu with the handlebar mustache. That guy.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Two chicks, man. He looks just like that. The guy from, yeah, whatever. Let's go kill myself. So basically,
What happens
was
in this
a-
movie?
this is a
Jaden has
movie.
to break down the movie.
It's a true
No.
life story
Jaden has
of
to do
what
the
really
breakdown.
happened to a bunch of kids down on like Mission Beach in the 70s. And there was a documentary called Dogtown and Z-boys that came out a few years before this movie in 2000. It was very popular. So, and Stacy Peralta directed that movie. And then he wrote the screenplay of his life story, basically. And they made a movie out of it. Right, Jaden? Is that true? Do you agree with that? Am I telling lies? 2 truths and a lie? Or is that 3 truths and a truth?
Yeah.
It starts off 1975, Dogtown, which is a neighborhood down there in beach areas around Venice. And the boys are getting up real early to go surfing. And then what happens?
And then they go there and they're not allowed to surf there because they have to earn it.
They're too young. And this is a locals only. And even if you are a local, you still have to earn your way into getting to surf in this extremely dangerous place. What the hell's the name of where they are?
So they do.
What beach is this? I'm forgetting the town. It's been I watched this like 2
It's
weeks
not
ago.
just Venice Beach.
No, is it Venice Beach?
Santa Monica?
Venice
Santa
like
Beach.
Monica, yes.
It looks like under the pier.
Yeah. But then they said the pier, did that pier get destroyed and then rebuilt?
It got caught on fire. I don't
Santa
know.
Monica Pier?
Is there a pier in Venice? Was there?
Maybe.
Guys, Google's free.
Dogtown is in Santa Monica though.
Yeah.
Oh. Then, but in the beginning they say Venice.
Well, it's all
kind of right there.
it's all right there, but they're closer. Like I looked up where the skate shop was, and it's pretty much like just in Santa Monica,
It's right where my dad grew up.
or it was. I think it's a coffee shop now, as is everything.
Nice.
This is where my dad grew up, and then my grandpa, they moved him to Thousand Oaks because it turned into Dogtown. Like my grandpa
real?
did white flight right after the Watts riots. They had to get away from the ethnic minorities and get to Thousand Oaks ASAP.
Crazy.
So boring.
And then that became two. They had to move. Then they ended up
Aren't you
moving
guys trying to move to
to
Sherman?
Utah, and then they moved to Wyoming.
Shut up.
What'd you say,
And we're
Darren?
not leaving an area that's just full of like minorities. Everyone here is either white or Armenian and well off.
We are trying. No, I'm like, there's a lot of homeless people, so they are a minority. Well, they're not really a minority here. They're kind of a majority.
A majority.
I'd say they're
Alright,
still a
That's
minority,
what-
relatively speaking.
They are.
But
Well-
they're going to end up being a majority here pretty soon once the
I'm not
entire
leaving
system
because of-
collapses.
Homeless people. I'm leaving because of the shit that they leave on the floor.
Literally.
Oh.
Literally.
And the rent is too damn
I wish you were
high.
joking.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Yeah. Well, it could be worse. I've had two very interesting run-ins with homeless people one in LA and one in New York. I was gonna say it's not as bad as New York, but it could be. It might be. Once in LA, I was in downtown LA and I was going to a job interview and I parked in a parking garage and I could not find the elevator. So I walked around until I found a stairwell and I started to go down the stairwell and like I went to open the next door and it hit against something. And I was like, what is that? And I kind of like peeked around the door and there was a homeless guy jacking off right there.
Nice.
So I closed the door and I left. And then I decided I didn't want to work in downtown LA anymore. So, and then one time in New York, Hayden and I were waiting in line outside for a bar and this homeless guy like came up and the bouncer guy was like, "Hey, you gotta get out of here." And the guy like for some reason pulled his pants down. and his dick was swinging and his pants full of shit.
That's
He pooped himself.
crazy.
That'll
So
happen.
That's insane.
For some
Yeah.
reason,
Homeless guys and
homeless
peanuts.
peanuts swinging
Yeah,
peanuts.
peanuts.
I don't know why homeless guys never bother me. That's probably because they just assume I'm one of them.
Yeah.
I get a free pass.
Lucky. No, you don't.
Yeah.
They don't usually bother me. I mean, in both situations, they weren't bothering me. They were actually minding their own business. But
Yeah, you were the one not minding your own business.
yeah,
Shouldn't
they
have
were
put
the
you behind that
victim.
door.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
funny.
just let a guy jack off and shit his pants in peace, for fuck's sake.
They don't have anywhere to go.
I know.
Oh my
But
god,
I
you
feel
guys.
like at least go on the side of the road.
Oh.
Because, like, just for his sake. Like, I don't care if you shit in your pants, but it just looks uncomfortable. So, like, you know. What were you going to say? Oh my god, what?
Saying, oh my god, you guys.
Oh my
We've
god.
got wheels made out of polyurethane. They're so grippy.
It grips.
It grips, and you can really carve up the sidewalk just like
Grips
the
this-
waves, man.
Wow, man.
This is where
That's so
skateboarding
dumb.
turned
This
from.
movie's just dumb.
It really is. And
What?
I'm doing my best
What?
to go through with this movie. This movie was so stupid.
All we can fucking say about this movie is that it just has good, decent, like, beach vibes, but I would not want to fucking hang out with these dudes. Like, they're just
No,
assholes. And like
I hate
maybe
them
when I
so
was younger I'd been like, hell yeah, like I want to be just like them, you know? But
Yeah, when I was younger, for some reason, I wanted to be them. I think I was having an identity crisis because I just
Yeah.
wanted
We
to
all
be
were.
like a surfer skater in Venice.
I think that people in specifically in Phoenix, kids in Phoenix are so envious of California
Yeah,
kids
because it's
Yeah.
so
that
close.
we have
but
to
so
adopt
far.
this identity at the specific age of like 12 to 14
Mm-hmm.
and
Yep.
then make it our entire personality for a little bit. And then
Yep,
once we
and
grow
then
up, we'll
kinda
move
forget.
on. And it's fine. Yeah, this is just a nostalgic movie to me. And I didn't want to pick it because I knew this would be the response because I hadn't seen it in a long time, like probably like 10 years. And so I watched it and I was like, I mean, it's like it's fine. It's fine. But I had already
It's
committed to it, so I didn't have a choice.
it's a movie that just it's nostalgic. It's not like movie of the year or anything, but I still
Yeah.
like this movie.
No, I like this movie too. I like it, but I don't like it for the reasons that they think that they made it. They think that they're being cool and putting out this movie about these four or three of the coolest guys who ever lived and how they rose to power and fame by being the best. And really, they just made a movie, a very accurate biopic of a bunch of douchebags and who are totally fucking lame. They did accomplish a lot, though. I'll give them that. Well,
Yeah.
not
I don't
Emo
know.
Hirsch's character. He's dead and went to prison.
Really?
Yeah, he's getting
Damn.
in the documentary, he's being interviewed from a Mexican prison.
Yeah.
And then he dies a
He
few
did
years
get out
later.
though.
He did, and then died of a heart attack or
Mm.
drug overdose or something.
While he was surfing though.
So he went
Well,
out
that's
the
beautiful.
way that he'd want to go out.
Mhm.
But I guess we should go through the plot of this movie, but we don't have to spend a ton of time on it. Basically, they get polyurethane wheels allows them to carve and cut like they do when they surf. So Heath Ledger's character, and they totally omit the main guy, Rodney Who, which was what the surfboard shop was actually aimed after. He's not even in this movie at all. I don't know why. I assumed that he read the script and thought it was totally lame and didn't want anything to do with it because he's in the documentary a bunch. So he was a partners. He was the main guy, and the Heath Ledger character was kind of the secondary guy in real life. But in this movie, Heath Ledger's the main guy and starts a surf or a skateboard team, and they go out and disrupt the lame skateboarding community by doing gnarly tricks and just being wild boys
Fuck you, man.
compared to everyone else, even though they look really silly. Their little sliding on the ground, putting their hands on the ground looks ridiculous and dumb.
Like, you're disqualified. And you're like, fuck you.
Fuck you, man. But Stacy Peralta has a job so he can buy a car, and they think he's square for being responsible. So they don't put him on the team initially, but he gets second place or wins the contest. Did he win the first one?
He tied with Tony, but then Tony was disqualified
Oh,
for
right.
something. Or no.
I thought the Emil Hirsch got
It
disqualified.
was Stacy. No, Stacy got disqualified for doing something that everyone was doing, and then Tony was like, no, he tied me. This is bullshit. And then the guy like said something racist and Tony punched him in the face.
Oh
and they
yeah,
made them all
so
leave.
Stacy won. Stacy got the trophy.
I don't remember. I think Stacy got disqualified. I don't remember who got the trophy.
No, Stacy
I feel like
won.
none of them. Oh, he did?
He did, because he had the trophy
Jaden,
when
can
they
you
were hanging
confirm?
out.
Oh, really?
Sure, Stacy did win.
Yeah.
Then what am I misremembering?
One of them did get disqualified. I don't
thought it
remember.
was
I think
who.
that Emil Hirsch's character got disqualified, and then it was like a tie between Alva and Peralta, and then Peralta punched the judge in the face, so they gave it to Stacy. No, I mean Alva punched the dude in the face. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
God, you should see him. Nobody else watched the documentary, the real one?
No, now I feel like I need to.
Because Alva, he's grown up now and he's got dreads and he plays in a band and he surfs. Or this is all in 2000, so 25 years ago, he was still acting the same way. Also lame.
Yeah, he was definitely my least favorite in the movie. I didn't like his little fake laugh he did all the time. That was annoying.
It really was. But then they let Stacy Peralta onto the team because he's actually good. And then they start going to a whole bunch of contests as the Z-boys, and they're way better than everyone else, and they shock the establishment and they win all the contests and they start becoming famous. But while this is happening, they start having infighting, and a bunch of other skate companies are trying to steal them away from the Zephyr Shop team, and they all leave. But sort of while this is all happening, they start looking for empty pools because there's a Southern California drought, so everybody has to drain their pools. So then it's a 5-hour long montage of them going to and scouting out pools and draining them out and learning how to invent getting air in pools, thus changing the history of skateboarding forever. And no one's ever done it
Wow.
like that, man. No one's ever done it like that.
How innovative.
I mean, it is. I mean, you have to give it to them. They did do all this stuff. I'm
How
not
did
taking
they
away
just
that they did
go-
all of this stuff. What?
Oh,
Do what now?
I mean, I guess I was gonna say how are they just going in people's pools all day? But I guess they do get caught like once or twice.
Yeah, they get caught constantly. What they said in the documentary is they look for houses with real estate signs for sale signs on front.
Smart.
Was their main thing, is they would do abandoned houses so they could stay there longer. But they said usually they were only there for like 5 hours before they'd get kicked out. So that's why they're constantly scouting out new locations. And then they start getting even more famous, and Tony Alva is becoming the most popular one, going on tour, going to Europe, going to England, becoming a rock star. And Stacy Peralta is also getting more popular, but he's way more corporate and buttoned down. And he's on an episode of Starsky and Hutch, I believe. That really happened in real life as a skateboarder. They're all getting hoarded by other companies and creating their own companies and making more money. And there's a whole thing with Stacy Peralta's dating Jay's sister.
Tony's sister.
Tony's sister, yes. It was Tony's sister. And then they break up. Why did they break up? Because she wanted him to go party at the house, but he didn't
Which
want
is so
to.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was so valid in not wanting to make out with her on the floor right in front of her brother.
Yeah.
And she's
then
like,
she bangs.
all right,
And then she
bye."
bangs Jay in the same room with her brother.
Yeah.
Weird as
That
fuck.
was
Immediately
so
after.
weird.
Very, very weird. Maybe she just has a brother kink. I don't know.
I don't like it. I don't like her at all. And she's the one who's in all
appreciate
the
her.
other movies. Is she in Twilight?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, Adeline
She's also
wouldn't finish
dating.
watching.
What? She's
Oh, I
married
was
to
saying
Ian
a-
Somerhalder, who is a vampire in Twilight or in The Vampire Diaries. He's one of the main guys.
Wow.
So she's got a brother thing and a vampire
A
thing.
vampire thing?
I don't think I'm going to watch the rest of the Twilights because Jaden wouldn't finish watching the third Indiana Jones movie with me. So I told her I wouldn't watch any more
Me, I
Twilight.
wouldn't.
You mean Adeline?
And by Jaden, I mean the younger version of you, your sister Adeline. I was looking at you and saw your name on the screen. And I'm very stupid and very old.
Why does
And I'm
it
on
say
drugs
the
right now.
girl?
I did that.
What kind of drugs?
Yeah, what kind of drugs?
Muscle relaxer and anti-inflammatory.
Too
So
bad.
is that like good
Speaking of
drugs?
drugs,
But
Hayden and I have been watching Breaking Bad again.
Interesting.
Such a good show.
it really is. Have you seen it all the way through?
Like years
Okay.
ago. So I don't
Have you
remember a
watched
lot of
Better
it
Call Saul
actually.
yet?
But I've heard it's really good.
Yeah, I've watched the first 2 seasons and it's really good. I would say it's equally as good, if not better, than Breaking Bad, but it just has that prequel problem for me with I just know how it ultimately ends up, so I just don't care. So I haven't got around to finishing it,
That makes
even though I
sense.
want to, but I can't get motivated because I know how it ultimately ends because I've already seen Breaking Bad. But I guess it's also because part of it is what happens to him after Breaking Bad, and then most of it
Oh,
is a prequel, but some of it is what him after his life after
okay.
Breaking Bad. So there is something that you don't know that happens. I mean, I don't know what ultimately
Mhm.
happens. I don't know how it ends, but so there's more there for you and me and everyone than just a prequel. There's sequel in there too.
Nice.
What else can we talk about besides talking about this movie?
Mm.
Basically, they do a bunch of infighting because they all have huge egos, and that's kind of like the whole point of the whole movie is that
Their egos?
they have huge egos, and if they all just would have cooperated together, they probably would have been even more successful. But then on the other hand, if they didn't have such big
Yeah.
egos, maybe they never would have pushed themselves to achieve the success that they did at all. So who knows?
Mhm.
Who knows? That's kind of an existential question right there, right? You need those big old egos to push themselves to get such sick air in those half pipes, to have no fear. And just those types of people aren't compatible in a team environment. Thoughts? Discuss amongst yourselves. Speak on that. Good point. Oh, exactly.
No
That's what I
thought
thought too.
in this brain. No thought.
When there's also the one kid who's got an inner ear problem, and they're always scaring him and yelling at him so he eats shit on a skateboard. And how
So
he got a
fucked
spot
up.
on the team, and Peralta didn't initially is beyond me. That doesn't make any sense.
Mhm.
He kind of had to because he was working for free.
He was the indentured
True.
servant, I guess so,
Yeah,
And why was he working for free?
because he
Did we
didn't need the
because he
money.
loved it for the love of the game. But okay, so in the
I
documentary, I thought this was fucked up.
don't
They
love
were talking.
sweeping.
Tony
He
Alva
needed
was
something to
talking,
do.
and he's talking about
Mhm.
when they all spent the summer at the pool before he dies. And he goes, "Yeah, there was a kid we knew had like brain cancer or something, and was gonna die. And his dad drained the pool and let us skate there all summer long." He like didn't even like remember his
Who
name.
said that?
Tony Alva in the
Who said that?
documentary. So I don't
What
think he
piece of
was
shit?
nearly as I think just in the movie they overstated how close of friends and how integrated he was into the group of them for the movie, but in real life I don't think he was nearly as like ingrained with them is the sense I got from the documentary. Or maybe he's just an
Mm.
asshole and didn't remember
I
any
could
of
see
it.
him just being an asshole.
Yeah, me too.
It's crazy.
He's like, yeah, there was some kid that we were friends with that we knew that his dad, he was dying of like cancer or something, and his dad drained the pool.
The way he said
So
it
we
like
just all
that.
hung out. He literally did almost exactly word for word. He didn't remember. He didn't say his name. He wasn't like, "Oh yeah, our good
Crazy.
friend whatever had a tumor and was dying of cancer." He's like, "Yeah, he had brain cancer or
Dude.
something."
There's
Some
no
kid that we
way.
knew. I swear to you, drop that clip in, Darian, in the editing. Drop it in. Watch the documentary. Drop that in. It's hilarious.
There was a kid, Dino, that lived there. He was dying of like brain cancer, and he was a skateboard enthusiast.
You know, the kid's gonna die. He went to his father and said, hey, listen, for me, empty the pool. Let my friends skate here.
I was like,
That's
damn,
hilarious.
it's hilarious to me. But that's how they.
Cold.
There's the dog sessions. Apparently, it's two separate things of where the dog came from because the Heath Ledger guy says that he came up with the name Dogtown for the area. He had some convoluted story where he came up with it. But then because of the one dude's dogs were always there at the pool, the rich guy, that one kid with the brain tumor or whatever, all the dogs being at the pool. So they were two separate things of dog things. It's
Well,
like
I
the
just don't know
dog
what to
summer.
believe anymore.
I know. The documentary, you should definitely watch it. I think the documentary is much better than this movie.
The
as far as being
documentary.
the
All
documentary.
right, guys, I gotta go. I'm logging off now.
Do it. Don't do it. Don't go doggying. Don't go dogrying.
Dogrian.
Yeah, I'm trying to, put dog puns
So
in
stupid.
into everything.
Stop it.
I'm sorry. I'm
So how does this movie
sorry.
end,
Well, it pretty much ends with
you
them.
think?
So that one of their friends or something had like a cancer or brain tumor or something, and it pretty much ends with them skating around his rich dad's pool that he drained for them. Back to the pool. and they have a hell of a summer skating
Hmm.
around his pool all summer long. And it's the whole "where are they now" scene. That's it. Movie's over. Think about that.
I think that I will watch this movie again one day, probably when I'm sick and I just want something on in the background. I love this movie for nostalgic purposes, but it's harder to talk about than I would have thought.
I don't think I'm ever going to watch this movie ever again.
Really?
If I hadn't picked this movie, Darian said she would pick it, so regardless, we would have had to
Wow.
watch it.
Way to throw me under the bus.
Hey, no, I'm not
You
shitting on
couldn't
anybody
take this
for
one,
picking
huh?
this movie. I'm not shitting on anybody for picking this movie. It's perfect. It's a perfect summer movie. Like, the vibes are impeccable.
Yeah.
And like I said, until I rewatched the documentary, I was ready to shit all over this movie. But I do think that it is a masterpiece as far as being it's one of the best biopics, if getting how they really are accurately put down into a movie. They did a great job. Like, Emil Hirsch, as annoying as he is in the movie, he's so much more annoying in real life. So he couldn't have been more. They never would have made this movie if he would have been as annoying as he was in real life. So he did a great job. And the guy who
Now I
played Tony
really want to
Alva,
watch that.
you have to watch the documentary. Like, they did such a good job. All of them nailed these characters like perfectly. Like, even the guy playing Stacy Peralta, they're all exactly the same. Like, did such a good job. We have to talk about the Tony Hawk being an astronaut and riding the skateboard. That part was very stupid, but funny.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Was he supposed to be someone specific, or was he just an astronaut?
No, I don't know, because they didn't talk about it in the documentary. Tony Hawk's in the documentary a little bit because he ends up being on Stacy Peralta's skateboard team that he starts a few years after the fact. And Tony Hawk is like 13. He's the youngest one to get put on the team. So he's in the documentary, but it's before this movie came out. So the whole astronaut thing, I don't even know if it really happened in real life or not. It never came up in the documentary. Might have just been created, probably just maybe it did. I didn't look into it. But it was funny. He even falls. It's the moon boots. But everybody talks about how Jay Adams was the spark that ignited he's the spark that ignited everything. He was the first one to come out of the pool and like get air. And the documentary is kind of like mostly them all sucking off and glazing Jay Adams, even though he's in prison.
Wow.
And they talked to him a whole bunch about how, in the interview, about what he would have done different. And he's like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have, maybe I should have taken things a little more serious and not as partied as much and not got into drugs and gotten in trouble and been a little more professional about things. And he goes,
I just
he's
am
like, yeah,
so confused by why he was so angry. Like, he talked to his mom, he's like, I'm gonna get you out of here, like I'm gonna get money. But then any opportunity he had to get money, he was so angry at the person offering him money
I
for no
know.
reason.
Like the Slinky thing, I'm like $10,000 for
Just
a day.
do it.
Do it for your mother.
Like,
Jesus.
and then he was just like, I was so confused by why he started acting like that all of a sudden, because he wasn't like that in the beginning. And it was just like nothing had happened. Like, he just suddenly was super fucking angry at everyone and everything. I was like, what is happening? Why are
Maybe
you
he was
sabotaging your
angry.
life right now?
Maybe he was angry at the fact that like he had to do those things. Like that he would even have to do it because his dad was a piece of shit and wasn't there taking care of his mom. So now he has to
I
do
think
fucking
it's
Slinky
because
commercials.
he's mad at the stepdad guy for leaving, I think is the problem.
Yeah.
Well, yes.
Is
That
what
was
they're
what I
way
just
implying.
said.
Because
Mind you.
no, I thought you meant his real dad, like not the stepdad. Because in
Oh.
the documentary they
Okay.
talk about how good of a relationship he had with the stepdad guy and how awesome he was for his whole like
Mhm.
childhood. But then when he left because the mom was crazy, that's when he went off the rails. So I think it's that he's mad at that stepdad guy.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
what
you
I
meant
meant.
that he was mad at his real dad, who was never there, which
No,
is
I know.
probably
And we
also
went over
true.
that.
He got
It's
double
just
abandoned.
that
I'm going
motherfucker.
to abandon you guys if you're not nicer to me, and then you're going to have problems, and you're going to get zipper tattoos on your heads after you shave them and become a gang member.
Just one more step for me, getting the zipper.
Do you want to hear the most uncomfortable thing that I've ever had to deal with in my life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a billboard, an anti-abortion billboard that says "Heartbeat begins from like 18 days after conception. Have you seen that billboard before?
How
I
many
love that
days?
billboard.
Whatever, however many days it says, 18, 20, however long, right? So
Mhm.
the number of days is besides the point to the story. Adeline sees
Oh.
that and goes, "What's conception?" And I'm like, "God damn it.
Perfect.
God damn it. Fuck you, billboard."
Did you tell her?
Yeah, in a very oblique way.
Can you explain it here to the people?
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
I
I don't
think
know what it is.
what I
please.
said was, I'm like, "It's the day that the baby gets made." That's the day.
Okay.
And she's like, "Does the
Okay.
heartbeat really start after that?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, technically, but it's a bunch of bullshit anti-abortion propaganda trying to take away women's rights." She's like, "Oh, fuck them."
Mhm.
I'm like, "Yeah. No, I did not give her the birds and bees talk because of the fucking right-wing billboard."
Do you think that's on purpose? To, like, get Republican kids or like kids of Republican parents to like ask about conception?
I feel like that's the last thing they would want, right?
Yeah,
No, but
no,
that's the
I
first thing
don't
the
think
government wants. More
I think
teenage young children having kids.
I don't know if that's true.
You don't think teen pregnancies are like much less common now? And the government's like, drat.
Teen pregnancies
Drat?
are way more common now.
They're
What?
not.
That's a
Stop that.
problem.
Is it really?
I'm
No
pretty
way.
sure. I know like way too many people that got pregnant in high school.
Really?
Yeah. There's
What?
nothing better to do.
I think that's an Idaho
Learn?
And
problem,
also,
though.
it might be it's more profitable for the government because then they can overwork these people because they have no choice.
Listen here. In 2025, the CDC says that teen birth rates hit another historic low. A 7% decline is a quite extraordinary like thing that has happened so far.
I was gonna say, I feel like, people are having kids later and later, and I feel like people are more educated
Maybe
now.
it's just in Republican states then.
In teen
I
births in
definitely think it's
1991 was
I'm not
Do
kidding.
you
There
have
was
the
like
stats
3
for
girls in my
Idaho?
class in Idaho that got
Oh, in
pregnant.
Idaho? Okay.
Yeah.
I could see that.
But Jaden,
There was
when
also a girl in Phoenix too, but what?
this just because there was 3 that got pregnant that it may be way less statistically going down because I remembered a lot more of them when I was in high school.
That was
Really?
just in my class. Like
And they had the
in my
babies?
grade.
here you go. Wait, let me actually check the CDC.
Wait, Jaden, did they end up having the babies? Good.
And a lot of people in Idaho get pregnant at 18. That's still teen pregnancy.
Technically.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I don't get that. I don't get why you'd wanna be a mother so young. Live your life.
Well, that way you can be 30 or you can be 45 with a 30-year-old. It's fun.
Always fun.
Apparently, Idaho's percentage has gone down drastically as well. It used to be 33%. Now it's 9 to 10%.
33%.
Damn.
Dad, explain yourself.
Hey, it wasn't me. I wasn't contributing to that in any way, shape, or form.
And then, for like in the United States, in 1991, it was 61% births per 1,000, and now it's 32%. So it's been cut in half since 1991. Pretty good. So I'm telling you,
Good.
the government is definitely not happy that not enough people are having babies right now. And I believe that those posters are for like children to ask about it and then be like, what does
I
that
want to
mean?
do that. I want to conceive.
See, okay, I understand what you're saying about the government
Yeah, I
being mad,
get
but I
I
don't see
get
how
your
the billboard is
point.
connecting
Yeah,
that.
I agree with you that the government does want people having babies, especially poor people, because that's what keeps the economy going. That's how you get Uber drivers and Amazon drivers and
Jesus
people to work
Christ.
at fast food
Exactly.
restaurants is poor people having kids, and how you get people to join the military. So I agree with your sentiment that the government wants poor people having babies, but I don't know where the billboard comes into play. I guess it's to
so
guilt
children
people to
will
not.
ask.
I think what
But
it's
what
doing
would
is that
children
it's
asking do?
yeah, I think
Because
it's to
I feel like
guilt the teens to not having
The
abortions
reason
after the
that
fact.
there is teen pregnancies is because the parents don't talk about that kind of thing.
yeah, of
Right.
course. But then there's also a bunch of parents that don't explain it like your dad did. They're like, oh, it's when the bird and the bee, and then there comes the baby, and they make it sound all cute and
The
shit.
bird and the bee.
The billboard.
The billboard
think
is so the
the-
child will ask about it, and then some idiot Republican will explain it horribly, and no one else teaches them, and until they are in the moment of actually having to have a child.
If there was no billboard, that would still happen. So
Yeah.
the
I think
billboard
the
isn't
intent of the
increasing the
billboard,
odds.
the billboard is there to guilt the teen mother who got pregnant into not having an abortion. I think that's
I
the
agree with
intent of
that,
the
yes.
billboard, is to stop, to make sure that the ones who do get pregnant don't get abortions. So all of the things that you said will come true. Because I do believe
Yeah.
they
I mean,
want. I agree with your conspiracy theory, but I don't believe with your exact intent of why they're doing it.
yeah.
I think they're just
No, I mean, no.
nature's going to find a way.
I agree. Yeah. And I just feel like there having to be something like that. I'm not saying that it's, oh my God, this is the one reason, but I'm saying like it's got to play into it a little bit. Like, I feel like teenagers and children are very curious about all of that, and they just don't ask. And when they do ask, it's like parents will sometimes chicken out and be like, maybe not you, Sean, but most parents will chicken out and just won't fully explain it. And then you have a curious child that doesn't know anything, and I'm just repeating myself, but yeah, I don't know if I'm explaining myself correctly.
You're wrong. Can we move on?
Yeah.
You're
I'm
sorry.
just kidding.
Well, while we're on the topic of Eli being wrong, what are you picking for the movie next week, Eli?
You guys already know what we're picking.
Are you
I've
really
never
picking
seen
that?
this movie.
Wait, what are you picking?
Yeah, what were you picking?
I'm picking My Girl.
God, that
How
is
is that a summer
bummer.
movie?
That is not a summer movie. That's
That is
a
a
bummer
bummer.
movie. It's a bummer, depressing
You can't
ass
see
movie.
without his glass.
I want to veto
It's a
the
good
shit
movie.
out of this.
You just said you've never seen it.
You said you've never
He
seen it.
has seen it. I don't know why he said that.
Okay, well, we're gonna give Eli a few more days to pick a summer movie, for me to pick a summer movie for him. So that will be in the show notes. But before we move on to this very short episode where we have nothing to talk about, Jaden has some questions to ask. Go ahead and ask them.
I'm just gonna ask as
Sister.
a whole. I'm not gonna go around. Okay, everybody, was it worth the watch?
No. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Shut the fuck
You
up.
know,
I'll be honest.
yeah.
This is your fault.
That was my fault.
Because I wanted a summer ween. You wanted this movie. I should have switched with
I don't even remember what movie I picked now.
Do the Right Thing.
Trap.
Oh yeah, that was a good
Why do you
movie.
keep saying that?
Because it's catchphrase.
What'd you say?
Well, I have a
No.
review for this. I was initially in between watching this and watching the documentary. I was going to give this a 1.5 or maybe a 1.
That's crazy.
Urethane wheels. I was going to give it like 1.5 urethane wheels, but after watching the documentary, I am bumping it up to a 3.5 urethane wheels because
Wow, that's a big jump.
it is, yeah. How well they captured how these guys really are in real life is quite stunning to me. As a acting and filmmaking feat, I thought they were all being very cringe and doing a bad job of acting, but in reality, they're doing one of the best jobs of acting I've ever seen in a movie in my life. So
Okay.
really good. I thought they did a really good job. So 3.5 urethane wheels for me.
Wow.
Darian,
Okay, Darren.
how
what
many
do you give
urethane
it?
wheels you gonna give this shit?
4. 4. 4.
4
That's it.
urethane wheels. Okay. Eli, how many?
He's gonna give it a
You
2
know,
just to be a hater.
They're made
'cause
out
I
of
picked the
oil.
movie.
They're made out of oil. These urethane wheels, they're made out of oil. How many gonna give it?
4.
How many?
I'm going to give it I'll just be nice to Jaden and give it a 3.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? He likes this movie. When we first watched it, he's like, he said he liked the movie, but now he has to bring down every time. Every time. He's such a
Start
hater.
crying. Just start crying. No, I don't hate the movie. It's decent. So I gave it a 3.
I think you guys should all watch the documentary before next week.
Also,
You don't
I
have to
would
watch
just
the
like
whole
to say
thing.
he didn't watch the movie. He didn't watch the movie.
I did watch the movie. I've
No,
watched it
you
multiple
peeked at it
times.
when it was on my screen and I was watching it. He didn't watch
That's
it.
atrocious. You got to watch the movies, Eli. You can't not
Two
watch the movie
movies.
and then pick My Girl, for God's sake.
My
Picking
Girl
a
is
new movie
much
for
better
you.
than this movie.
My Girl is stupid. It's a stupid movie about a dumb kid with glasses who makes terrible life decisions.
Oh my God. This is just my movie.
Jaden, how many urethane wheels are you giving this? And I already know you're pissed off that you picked this movie, so I'm not gonna ask you that.
I'm gonna give it a 4 to even out Eli's stupid score. I would give it like a 3.7, 3.8. But I'm gonna round up to a 4 because it is
Okay.
nostalgic. And I do like I agree. I would just probably put it on. I mean, I don't do this, but if I was the type of person to do this, like I would put it on just to have it on in the background. I don't understand the concept of doing that because that stresses me out. But if I did, I would do that to this movie. So
Unfortunately, that does not meet the threshold of being a very important movie. That's sad. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah,
First one.
wah. Well, it's a good thing that every bit of this episode has been perfect and you don't have to do any editing. You can just put it out straight.
Yeah.
Good.
absolutely not.
It's perfect. This will go
Yeah.
down as being the perfect podcast episode, the best podcast episode ever made, with no
I'm
editing
really
required
glad we
whatsoever.
recorded it.
As is the world. When this episode goes into the Library of Congress and then put into space as being the epitome of podcasting excellence, we'll all be very proud of ourselves, and I'm all very proud of you. And if you like this one and you want more of it, go to subscribe to our Patreon or whatever. Well, fuck me,
I want this to be over
fuck this
so bad.
podcast, and go fuck yourselves and please out.